Yeah. ADD in this. Smell gravy, Paris P.
Get a scoop, a double dose of it. Basking in the ambience of robbing another. Make one scream for the unseen. Unfortunately, hands don't raise, but I still get praise. Fly lyrics on exhibit as they rip the runway, taking off. Not at all, I don't get paid to strip. So every day I dip like it's my last, hoping that this feeling of wrong won't last too long. Mean talk with a mean walk, out to be taught how not to get caught in that jelly. Found in the bellies of disaster, poetic. Jumping out of every window screaming message. Blessings in disguise, covered eyes in this masquerade. Man, I wish I would've seen the face. As always, my mind moving too fast, but still arrived too late. Virgo with the mind of a Gemini, we straight. Two heads always better than one. That's why we come second to none. Give it a run. They dream chasing them, but they run. Niggas is dumb. Y'all continue to have fun. My message is I don't wanna be famous, I just wanna be well off. Keep my bank account banging, take care of those I care about.
So this is Longhorn Hip Hop. We're here with ADD. Y'all want to introduce yourselves?
What's good? I'm Paris Bashan.
I'm Slim Gravy, Slim Mathy. Let me do that over. I'm Slim Gravy, Slimothy, Mint Gravy for short.
So this is the Red Bull Skooled Tour. We want to know, how's the tour been and what's it like working with all these veterans?
Well, I mean, so far we've done 2 cities, Houston and Fort Worth. And in Houston we had a sit down and sit in with Mannie Fresh. Last night we had to sit down and Q&A with Paul Wall, and that shit was like crazy as hell. Like, you get to ask them any fucking question. They tell you shit that people probably never know. And shit, as far as the shows,
we been killing them all, man. Say last night I crowd surfed and I broke my fucking phone. Say we was in Fort Worth, that shit was crazy than a bitch.
Yeah.
Everybody make some noise for Charlie B in the building.
Yeah. Mannie Fresh, I feel like in all the videos I watched when I was growing up, they had the camera real low when they focused on him. So the first time I met him, I was like, I can't believe you're not 6'5". Right. You know what I mean?
Bro, that's what I thought about Ludacris. I thought Ludacris was like 6'5".
Yeah. Mannie
I thought he had giant fists too, but apparently that was a special effect.
Yeah, like Mannie Fresh was real
big, house real big.
He gave us a lot of insight that like Mannie Fresh is like your fucking next door neighbor.
Yeah, that's super cool. And now we're here in Dallas, your hometown. I've been led to believe. So you want to tell us a little bit about growing up in Dallas?
Yeah. Well, me, I really grew up in Dallas. He's from Memphis. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so
I met him when I met him actually in 2001 too. When like I was in the 7th, he was in the 8th grade. He moved out from Memphis, but I've been born and raised in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Grew up North Dallas. Growing up out here though, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of fast paced.
Yeah.
It's easy. In the side of town where I stayed in, it was real easy. Everything was very, what's the word? I don't know. Fuck it. But yeah, I love Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I don't plan on leaving.
Yeah, I mean, I'm originally from Memphis. I moved to Dallas when I was like 13 years old. He was actually the first person I met. Like, he's not the only person I know, but he was the first person I met. And see, I mean, we just been tight since then.
Let's go. Alright, we at home now. Don't be scared to tweet either. We at home now, right? Look. Okay, we now say where we at. Y'all say Dallas. Where we at? Where we at? We now say where we at. Y'all say Dallas. Where we at? Where we at? Get a scoop of double dose of it. Basking in the ambience of robbing another. Make one scream for the unseen. Unfortunately, hands don't raise, but I still get praise. Fly lyrics from the exhibit as they rip the runway. Taking off, not at all. I don't get paid to strip, so every day I dip like it's my last. Hoping that this feeling the wrong won't last too long. Mean talk with a mean walk, out to be talk, how not to get caught in the jelly.
So did you, when y'all were, 13, 14, when y'all first met, who were y'all listening to musically like at that time?
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I gotta tell the truth.
Yeah.
I gotta go first.
Yes.
Okay, I was honestly a Nelly fan.
That's okay.
Okay,
That was the first rap album I ever bought.
I was into Eminem and Ludacris.
Tell the truth. You don't want to say it. Tell the truth.
I was a big Bow Wow fan.
You have the Beware of Dog album? Yes, I did. You had that? Okay, don't tell me that Bounce With Me is not a classic song.
Bounce With Me, and that was the song that made me a fucking fan.
Yes. That's
the beat to the
older. At that age, man, I was listening to like 666, Project Pat. I no bullshit. I was probably like just starting to listen to Jay-Z around that time. But typical shit. I mean, I don't listen to Nelly. Nobody can say fucking Nelly Bill wasn't a damn classic. So whatever.
Yeah.
Say Lunatic. I don't know about that. But I listen to everything though.
That's cool. And so tell us about When Pigs Fly.
Well, when Pigs Fly, the way it came about, we had created this album, Power of the Tongue, you know what I'm saying, through our manager, Rosalinda, who had connection with Picnic, you know what I'm saying, who did a drop on our album, on Power of the Tongue. And so from there, we kind of built a relationship, and he liked our style, and he was like, I feel like I could be a good piece to what you guys trying to do musically for your sound, you know what I'm saying, so from there, that was how we ended up making it. It was a good year process. We thought it was going to come out, like it was supposed to come out a year before it actually came out.
Yeah,
so,
really? That's cool. So, last question. We want to know, like, for all the kids over at UT, if they're not familiar with your music, how would y'all describe y'all's sound?
I mean, I can't actually put a description on our sound.
If you were to compare artists, though.
Yeah, if you were because a lot of people compare us
to Outkast and UGK. Like, if honestly, I like the Outkast. I really don't like being compared to nobody, but other than that, though, I know that, you know what I'm saying, familiarity, like, we do give a perfect blend of Outkast, UGK, if you were to just say what our sound
Outkast and
like.
UGK.
There you go.
That's a good description.
Yeah.
I think we got a lot of fans of both those in Austin.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate y'all's time. Thank y'all.
What's good? Paris Bashan, ADD, chilling in Dallas. Shout out to Longhorn Hip Hop. They doing their thing.
Word, Slim Gravy, Slim Within the Gravy for short, man. Shout out to Longhorn Hip Hop. We out here, Red Bull Skooled Tour.
Money in the comma, if they pull a DJ drama, they worry about Jose, they need to worry about Osama. Can't hear what I'm saying, boy. Fix your antenna now. I'm in your face, I'm the new public enemy. Girls use them, then I'm leaving them. Cause I'm living.
First, we want to know, when was your first time in Dallas? If you can remember.
Might have been a show or an in-store or a car show. Oh, I know. There was a car show out here, and I came up to promote, man, and I didn't really have too much going on. I didn't know too many people, but I went to the sound guy, like on the side of the stage with my CD, and chopped it up with him, and he helped me out quite a bit that year. I think he turned out to own a record store and all kinds of crazy shit. He's like, man, I'm gonna play this. So I was very lucky, man. He just, fuck it, I'm gonna play it.
Wow, that's really cool. And so I really wanted to talk about They Can't Deport Us All. I wanted to know, how do you define your position, your views on the whole, like, the war on immigration that's going on in the United States right now?
It's funny that you call it the war on immigration because to me that makes me think that a lot of it is propaganda and like the media, because as you guys know, the war on drugs is something that I first heard about in the movie RoboCop.
Right.
Which is very campy and over the top type of film. But if you go back and watch it, as I do from time to time, parts 1, 2, and 3, they got some funny scenarios that are like really over the top. But if you look at our everyday life, it's like, man, they really doing stuff like that. So for instance, there's one joke in the movie where a car thief is trying to break into the car, and he gets in, he's about to steal it, and all of a sudden these metal things, and he starts getting electrocuted, and he's that's bullshit. And then the guy comes in and is like, no more hassle, you know, da 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 da. It's like an infomercial. He opens the door and he just steps in and he's like, Magnaforce, you know, lethal, whatever. So my point is like, because I be rambling. My point is like, sometimes they be trying to, you know, distract people on mind fuck you and shit like that. But one of the biggest problems with that immigration stuff is like a lot of people can't put a face to the problem. A lot of people don't have a Mexican friend. You know what I mean? A lot of people feel like they can't relate to anybody that's from that world. And I think if more people had more Mexican friends, that would solve a lot of problems, because people could what's the word, like empathize and be a little bit more considerate, because a lot of times one of the things that's used is, well, it's illegal. I'm not racist. It's against the law. Yeah, we're American. That's where terrorists come from. That's where all the dope comes from. You know, and it's like, nah, man, it ain't that black and white, clear cut. Yeah. I think a lot of people hide behind that law argument. You feel me? It's like, it's against the law, and in the Constitution it states, you know, we should abide by every single little. It's like, man, okay, all right, I don't know, man. It's tricky.
So, yeah. So, and then I think something that really ties in with that is your line on the song with Merce, "Hustle," where you say America would shut down if Mexicans took a day off. So, what's your philosophy behind that line?
Well, there was a movie called A Day Without a Mexican, which I think I still haven't really seen, but the concept's pretty basic. One day, all the Mexicans are just gone, and I think one of the things that I try to fight for and try to like put out there is that a lot of times we just want a little bit of common courtesy, a little bit of respect, you know, not necessarily just shout outs and shit, but basically we want to be first class citizens, you know, if we are citizens, because a lot of times, sometimes, you know, people don't appreciate like how we keep America beautiful. We beautify America. We clean shit. You know what I mean? We take care of kids. We do all kind of stuff. We build stuff. Not to mention, you know, there's like a Mexican astronaut and all these other cool things. But a lot of things get done. America keeps moving forward. And can you imagine like the recession and economics of things if Mexican labor wasn't so cheap and convenient to where like tomatoes and like there's kids like Cesar Chavez, he fought a lot for the farm workers where they were just spraying pesticides on people, like didn't give a damn, like they're not even human and who cares, and they're just, it's like you're just a casualty of business a lot of times. Like a lot of work is hard. Like my dad, he was a body man on cars and shit for many years, and like his knees, you know what I mean, like his back, like, you know, it's hard work, and it's a job. He was grateful for it, and there's probably people, I'm sure the game has changed because the cars have changed, but I mean, I just firsthand, I know him busting his behind, you know, coming home smelling like dust and oil and being up under a car all day, all kind of stuff.
Yeah. Thank you for that insight. You just had, was it 2 films at Sundance?
One.
Just one? So tell us about Philly Brown.
Philly Brown is a movie. It's a coming-of-age story. It's about a young girl that is in the hip-hop world. She's Mexican, and she's trying to help her mom, who's locked up and in trouble. So while everything's falling apart in her family life, she's busy also trying to make it in the rap game, and then she finds all these pitfalls and snakes and stuff. So it's a really cool film. You got Edward James Olmos in it, OG. You got Lou Diamond Phillips, also Jenny Rivera. She's a huge Mexican singer, sells out stadiums and stuff. And then the upcoming star Gina Rodriguez. Also my boy Baby Bash.
Oh really?
He gets cameos. Quite a few cool things, man. You know, they showcase a lot of music, and there's like, I believe there's like a bidding war going on right now. Like it raised so much interest,
wow, okay.
So much talk, yeah, so much buzz out there at Sundance. Like everybody's saying that's the one to watch. And the way a lot of that buzz happened is a lot of the staff that work like for Sundance or volunteers and all that, they got to see a lot of the movies ahead of time, and somehow, some way, it just became like that. Because people like, there's so many options, they don't know what to do.
Sounds like South by Southwest a little bit.
Exactly. They'll ask someone like, hey man, is there something I can check out? And Philly Brown's name kept coming up. And then I'm out there, you gotta remember, man, it's Park City, Utah. Right. It's a skiing community. One of the biggest things is Sundance every year. Started by Robert Redford, and then you got me. Talk about, like, it wasn't a whole bunch of Mexicans out there.
Right,
you know what I mean? The few minorities that were there were like, for instance, Wiz Khalifa, Drake, Lil Jon, the Cool Kids, people like that are out there entertaining folks. So, I mean, I was honored. It was a pleasure. It was a great experience. And if the film gets picked up for the Cannes Film Festival, then there's going to be an essay in France. It's going to be an essay in France. I got to get my passport situated. I'm going to be high-siding in the rap game. Like, hey, don't talk to me about no music. I had a little role in a little movie. Don't talk to me about no music.
So, role, was it a cameo or?
I had I had scenes, I had lines.
Okay.
I had a whole, you know what I mean? I was her manager in the movie.
Okay.
So I don't make it all the way through. I don't want to give it up, ruin anything.
Yeah, don't, please don't.
But I wasn't one of the main characters, but I was in there.
That's good. That's a big step forward.
It wasn't just like an extra in the background.
Yeah,
you know
you were just like, hey. Okay, that's very cool.
I had lines. And the cool thing is I got to improv a lot. Okay. You know, so that allowed me just...
You probably had a lot of experience.
I have a lot of improv, a lot of experience improvising, not a whole lot, you know, like reciting other people's lines. So to me as an inexperienced actor, it was harder for me to stick to the script. It was easier, it would come off more believable, more natural if I could just twist up the words, make them my own, and say how I felt, you know.
Okay, cool.
¿Qué onda, raza? It's your boy Chingo Bling, the Ghetto Vaquero, and you watching Longhorn Hip Hop. Así lo hacemos, lo mezclamos, puro chinglish. Tururú, se la lavan y se toman la agua.
This is a toast. I know we doing the most. Yeah, my niggas all with me and we toasted. Whoa, whoa, we don't mean any harm. Living a dream, we don't dream anymore. So toast, yes, so this calls for another bottle. Excelsior is the fucking motto. I know. Big for my bridges. Yeah, city filled up, it's Skooled up.
That's how you pay homage to the big home.
What's up, y'all? This is Longhorn Hip Hop here on the Red Bull Tour bus, and we have special guests in the house. If y'all want to introduce yourself.
Eve, nice guy.
Jack Freeman.
That's cool. So, Eve, do you want to tell us a little bit about how the Red Bull Tour is going, and what do you think is like the mission for the tour?
Yo, this it's almost like corny just to say like, yo, this is about an energy drink, right? And these people, great people, Scuba, Matt, you know, the Red Bull people, the people from games, giving us the energy, letting us use their resources, taking care of us, you know what I'm saying? And the tutelage of all the mentors they brought out. And you give our energy back on stage. And you know, not to get all deep, but you know they say energy is neither created nor destroyed. So it's about matter, but I feel like it's about energy. I feel like it's just this big circle of mutual energy just going. And everyone just seems to be, you know what I'm saying, equally grateful on both sides that we're giving the effort, you know, as a team. They're giving us their resources as a team. So I couldn't be happier right now to be involved with such smart, responsible, and you know, serious, you know, people who like help build this culture, especially like Matt's involved in school.
Cool. And you just hopped on stage with the nice guys, Jack.
Yeah, man.
So talk to us about the song that was going down up there.
Not at all, man. That was what we did it.
We was in the car. How we always do it.
Yeah, we wrote that song in the car.
Come get you from the crib.
Come to get you from the house. Before we got to downtown Houston, we had a song written. And I remember we went and picked up Joe Dex. Yeah. And Joe Dex got in the car, we was like, listen to this. And so we played the beat and we're doing this song. And he's sitting in the back, he's like, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, he was like,
we're looking at him like, just you, dude. Like, this song is jamming.
He's a hater.
Yeah, really.
I mean, it might work.
Yeah. So we did it like 09, like the end of 09 for the Green Room EP. And for some reason, you know, everybody just kind of gravitated towards that particular song, and it's like been like everybody wants to hear it when we perform it, and it's always fun to perform. Like it's just as fun now as it was 2 or 3 years ago when we were doing it, and you get the same feeling. Like every time I hear it, it gives me the same feeling of like there was a time where we probably written about 5 or 6 songs in the car on the way to go engage in
just do things, and it's just like, come with a song, listen around. I mean, the good thing, the good chemistry between myself and Jack, and like we're real friends. Like I met him through my frat brother, which is his cousin, and like, you know, since then, it's like from the day when I met him, he was like became my responsibility. Like literally, the first thing my interaction with him was me being drunk under the table.
Ironically, we met here in Austin, and on 6 Texas Relays at the time, and I was 18. He was about 22, 23 probably, and we were going to 97.9 Box Show, and my cousin brought me in. That's how I met Omar as well. So going in, I'm like, who is this guy under the table? Like
somebody ain't some cheap rock.
Yeah, and ever since it's been like
pinch myself, you know.
Yeah.
Overdose.
And I was, he did definitely overdose that night. And that was my first taste of the overdose. And from 18 to 21, he snuck me into every club that we could have ever been at. Like, I'd be like, hey man, what you doing tonight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're going to such a thing. Come through. All right, cool. They take care of me.
Are they gonna let me in?
Are they gonna let me in? They're gonna let me in, man. If not, it's cool. It's like, no.
But like, nah, I mean, just not to be, saying too long with it. That's really, it's really real chemistry. Like, really, this is the homie. So,
yeah.
I want to. Line is awesome, James. We're gonna kill him with this one.
So, for kids who might not have heard the Nice Guy sound before, how would you describe it?
I think the Nice Guy sound is a reflection. Since I'm the only lyricist and writer, this is really a reflection of how scatterbrained I think all of us really are. People say, you have a style and you do this, you contradict yourself with. I think the most human thing you can do is contradict yourself. It happens. Sometimes you feel like you want to be in love with a woman. Sometimes you don't want to. Sometimes you don't really feel so, hot about respecting women. Maybe you did something you're drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact of the matter is nobody's perfect, and I love that. The fact that we have the freedom and they trust me enough to just write whatever really happens. Like, songs like Irie Gold, people hear like that song was crazy. All I did literally was take snippets out of every bit of my life and literal, like, word for word situations. And I think what people can expect is honesty, genuine energy, and skill, and commitment to the music itself, not just rap, but music, and making people feel.
That's cool. So how did the Irie Gold, like, the remix happen? Who put y'all in contact with Bun and all that?
Well, I met Bun, the first time at South by Southwest a couple of years ago. When it was like 3 years ago, I believe, that his son was on stage. And while Bun was performing, I guess he was pretty rude to me. I was just told, B, I need some backstage passes. So he literally, while Bun's on stage, he's just telling everybody, take off your letters. He said, how many you need? I said, 7. So he's taking them off everybody. And Bun, I remember Bun performing, Bun looked like, I was just like, fuck. So I'm drunk as hell. We backstage, and I see him, and we had I had an HD camera. Remember that when I got stolen? I was over there. I said, yeah, time to hold the camera. I went up to Bun like, yo, Bun, come on.
Yeah,
what's up, what's up, whatever. And Bun's like, and I'm just looking at him like, and I walked off and I tried to make small talk with him the whole time. And he like, nah. So I bought for him. Seriously, I saw him like 5 times after that, acting like he didn't know me every time. What's up, Bun? Like, where you going? Leave. I just started making a joke out of it until one time he just spoke to me, we talked, we clicked. Been like a mentor ever since, and I saw him at a Sneaker Summit event. I said, man, fuck, Bun, look. You heard the damn radio song. Are you gonna do a remix on that?
Yeah.
You're like, sure, we'll do it this week, you know what I'm saying? And we'll do this week. I'll play Terrence McEwitt, who was Irie Gold's like mentor, or predecessor in the show, and we did it. And I call him, like, most of the time I call him when we speak, he'll even call me, just ask me how things are going. I don't speak about music because what he's most valuable for is just like good, calming information. Like, he's a really calming spirit, and sometimes I get really worked up and aggressive, and he's just like, hey man, you can't be like that no more. You know what I mean? And it's that's why we appreciate the wisdom that people like that have, success. So I mean, honestly, man, he made me work for his attention. I got it, and I cherish it.
Awesome. So what do the Nice Guys have coming out in the future?
We got the James Kelly. It was James Kelly EP before, so I'll officially tell you right now. Now it's James Kelly the album. James Kelly is the owner, president, and chief engineer of Red Bull Studios, a great facility. And he saved us, man. Like, we were at our last dime, no more money to record. We left another studio and went to this one. And he said, hey man, it's on the house. Ever since, like, you guys got whatever, we love the music. And we named it after him because, we got big bucks to throw at him, but it's just like, this is what we have. We own our project. And, with the name. And it's coming out in March. And what it is it's us, but a little more fun, a little more reckless. Of course, it signifies the times of what's been going on. A little more bass, a little more screw influence. Yeah.
That's what's up. What's it like having Candlestick as a DJ, by the way?
Man, I swear, like, that's like my brother, man. We were doing DJ and MC stuff before I even rap. So I'm relatively new to rapping now.
it's the most natural thing ever. Like we were doing parties, you know, like old Bruce B type shit, you know what I mean? And happening as a DJ is, it feels safe. You know what I mean? It feels, you know, much love to the DJ and hip-hop. It feels, it's like knowing that you can look back and it's like, let's go, we've been through it all, life stuff. So it's just like, man, no better feeling than having somebody really know the real stuff. It's cool, man.
Well, we appreciate the time, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Jack. Would y'all be cool doing a shout out for Longhorn Hip Hop?
No, at all.
Doing that shit? Well, what's your name?
Aloysius.
It's Jack Freeman.
I'm Jack Freeman.
I'm Eve.
Together we are Eve and Jack Freeman.
And you know what I'm saying, 265 all day. Appreciate y'all stopping through the Red Bull Skooled Tour bus. Big shout. Looks like True Gladiators right now, but it's Longhorn Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? Big shout Longhorn Hip Hop. Appreciate y'all, you know, checking us out. Check out Longhorn Hip Hop, man. They obviously making wise decisions out here, young dudes making hip hop stuff. So Longhorn Hip Hop. Longhorn Hip Hop.
Why roll? Why roll?
Got blood.
Got weed. That means spring. We was talking over all our problems, right? You know how we do. We started getting high. We got fun.
Yeah, awake from my slumber, dazed and confused like Matthew McConaughey. Hey, wait, too much pressure to be under. Fourth quarter, fourth and go, bet I won't fumble. Full equipped. You got a joint? No, you be much cooler if you did. Crack a bottle, have a sip, only one life to live, so I'ma live it. You only as valuable as what you giving. Cruise fly high, nigga, that's a given. 180 degrees from what you living. I'm in the building. Peep the picture in tunnel vision, I'm running with it. Munchie run, please don't forget the funniest nigga. Getting high for my niggas that's gone. Tolerance high, I need more to get me in my zone. I'm on. My nigga, I'm gone. I just float.
So tell us, what songs do you perform tonight?
Tonight I came out with Struggle to Be Free. That's like my, it's like an ode to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? When people listen to it in the crowd, they kind of think it's I'm talking to a female, but I did that on purpose, you know what I'm saying? It's like just my way of speaking to hip hop. And then I got a song called Wake Up, a little more conscious record, you know, like just basically wake up, you know, it's self-explanatory. I got one called Just Flow. I actually shot the video for it in Austin. Just Flow is dope. Yeah, I love Austin. I shot that in Austin, Just Flow, like a little smoker's anthem, you know what I'm saying? It's dope. Then I got On the Road, and then I did About That. Okay. Yeah.
Tight roping across the ocean, take a deep breath. Get it go from your surroundings. Open your ears and close your eyes and what you found is. The coolest cat on the map. I'm
so, born and raised in San Antonio?
No, I was born in California. I lived in California for 3 years in the city of LA, and then I moved to San Antonio.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was it like growing up in San Antonio?
I mean, it's like, just dope, you know, it's like, it's ours, you know? It's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, man, you know? It's
like, when we go to San Antonio, where do we need to go?
To my house.
Okay.
Just come mess with Worldwide, I'll get you right, baby. Nah, growing up in San Antonio was dope, man, because it's just like a melting pot down there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you live in Austin, just anywhere in Texas, it's like, so we got a melting pot down here, so it's like, you know, the Hispanic culture's real heavy, the Black culture's real heavy. It's a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? And that just helped me be who I am. You know what I'm saying?
And so, who did you listen to
growing up? UGK, Outkast, 8Ball and Veggie. It's a group called PKL out of San Antonio. A lot of people don't really know them, but they're like our first group to like, oh shit, like these dudes are on CDs and Master P and Scarface. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? They're like the first group that I ever like, oh my god, like this shit would work, you know? But PKO, like, just like any, I mean, if you're from the South, like you're normal, upcoming, you know. I listen to a lot of Rage Against the Machine too.
Oh, nice.
A lot of Rage.
Yeah, anything else like you might not expect?
Anything that you might expect from me? It's crazy, like my mom's only 40. Sorry, Mom. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, so my old school is like R. Kelly, H-Town, Jodeci. Like, I didn't listen to Al Green. You know what I'm saying? That's a little older for me and my mom. You know what I'm saying? Your mom best friends. You know what I'm saying? So like, it was Jodeci, Lauryn Hill, the Fugees. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of stuff. And I still listen to that to this day.
That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, so tell us about the last project you put out and your next project you have coming up.
I actually put out a project called Cloud 9. It's actually my second one.
and I stopped doing them because like one of my favorite mixtapes of all time was GLB's Cloud9, and like I had made the first one before I'd ever heard his, and I listened to it like, I already had like Volume 2 like already in the works, you know what I'm saying? So I just did, and that's the end of that, but it was dope. You know, I had a lot of underground stuff on it. I kind of strayed away from that on this next project I just did. It's like all originals, all us, you know what I'm saying? Got this production thing, like, now I'm just banging out all our beats and everything.
Do you have a name for the project?
It's out actually. It's called As the World Turns.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's done. Actually, out As the World Turns. I dropped it just for this tour actually. Like, I was gonna wait a little bit longer, but I didn't want to be out here without
smart.
product. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be out here without product.
Yeah.
I didn't rush it. I'm not gonna say I rushed it. I just made it like a little EP instead of a full length right now. You know what I'm saying? So, As the World Turns, I don't know if it's gonna be a series or not, but it's what I'm running with right now. I'm gonna do a lot of wordplay with the word world. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking about doing one called like world history. Just everything, man. Different world. You know what I'm saying? Just little plays off that, off of that.
So, dream collaborations. You go with
Andre 3000. This I'm gonna show you my dream song.
Okay.
My dream song. It's me, Andre 3000, Scarface on a Knife Wonder beat.
Okay, I was gonna ask you your music producer. That sounds incredible though.
It's gonna happen. Yeah. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Just a Knife Wonder beat, Scarface and Andre. That's like a dream come true. You know what I'm saying?
Probably
Like,
change the world with that song.
it's a dream come true. But like dream collaborations, I mean, just everybody I grew up on, man. Like if I could ever like get in the studio with Bun, or get in the studio with 8 Ball, or get in the studio with AJG, it would just be like awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was pretty dope.
Well, that's super cool. We want to thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And so, tell us, last question, what's it like having these veterans at each tour stop, riding on the bus?
Dope, bro. It's like, you get humbled, you know what I'm saying? Because you realize that these are dudes that got it on their own. You know what I'm saying? These are dudes that, I mean, they had teamwork, whatever, but they got it like from the ground up. And they never had nobody sit down and tell them, basically give them the game, you know what I'm saying? So it's dope for somebody to take the time out of what they got going to like sit down with some guys that were in their same position.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That we're getting the opportunity to be on this tour and all that stuff, and like they're like real humble. Like shout out to Chingo Bling tonight. He's letting ADD perform after him.
Really?
Just because it's their time. Like that's love. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff I mean. Like they don't have to do that kind of stuff for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just dope for people to like that really to, you know what I'm saying? They understand this is a dream for us. Like it's not a hobby anymore. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like
living the dream.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You're
like,
about to meet Bun too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna try my hardest not to fan out, bro. I'm just gonna try my hardest not to just like rap his own songs to him. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah. He's gonna ride from your hometown to Corpus Christi.
Feel me, man? Like
that's you.
How am I supposed to like sit around him and try to be cool? You know what I'm saying?
Like, I mean, there are other people on the tour, but that's your city. So
you feel me? Like it's dope, bro. It's like it's like this is like a dream come true. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, it's just crazy, bro. I'm just like real excited. You know what I'm saying? And shout out all the other acts here. Everybody's dope, man. Like Kydd's dope from Austin. He's real dope. The nice guys from Houston, dope. And ADD from here, they're fucking crazy. So
man, I hope y'all do like a little Red Bull Skooled mixtape or something.
Yeah,
like
we
that.
are.
Oh, you
we
are?
actually have it in the works already. We have one set up right now, with like just our best songs or whatever. It's like pretty much like what our sets, and yeah, we're gonna go into like we're gonna get an exclusive tape going with just everybody's on the bus, and we got Candlestick. He's you know what I'm saying, with the Chopped Up All Stars, whatever. He's gonna he's actually doing As the World Turns for me. Y'all the first person to hear that.
Okay.
He's actually gonna screw and chop As the World Turns for me, and then he's the one who's gonna do the tape for the whole tour. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
awesome.
Do something pretty dope.
That's super cool.
It's gonna be dope. Real dope.
Awesome stuff. Well, hey, thank you for taking the time to interview with us, man. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Would you be cool doing a shout out for Longhorn Hip Hop?
Fucking right. Hey, shout out Longhorn Hip Hop.
Every now and then a nigga be smoking, trying to feel a little free. When it's late, I need another week. Not trying to turn in these streets. Finding out it's hard and we think. How I hate to fuck what you think. Got weed, bring a few drinks. We gon' have a party tonight. Oh tonight. Yo, we gon' have a party tonight. Hello world, the name is Kydd. You can call me Kitty. Loading up the MIDI, finna get it busy. Most definitely.
We on the Red Bull Skooled Tour, doing a full little Texas run, and having fun going city to city. Giving each city a little bit of Austin, basically, and giving them me every song.
cool. Were you born and raised in Austin?
Yeah, born and raised.
Tell us about where you're from in Austin, growing up.
Born and raised on the south side of Austin, like South Lamar, Bun to be exact. But I've lived like really all over Austin, like east side, like south side, east side, not the west, but like north, far like Leander and shit like that. But yeah, man, I've been, you know, around in good neighborhoods, bad neighborhoods. I've pretty much done it all.
Your last project was Sounds in My Head, and your upcoming project, Sounds in My Head Part 2. Tell us a little bit about the progression from the first one to the second one.
Well, if you really listen to like the first Sounds in My Head too, I was doing like I was experimenting like extremely a lot, just with like a lot of different kind of music, a lot of alternative, a lot of just electronic, a lot of just different sounds, trying to find my niche, you know what I'm saying, but still trying to give, you know, my audience a full project. And I basically call that, you know, like the experience, the experimental project. But Sounds in My Head 2 is more, it's more put together, it's more, you know, song structure, and, you know, really showing my artistic side of, you know, my music and just taking it to a next level.
You already know these bitches wanna drink. That's your shoes, what is it that stink? Clothes on the floor, socks on the floor, mop in the floor, trying to hurt me before she knock on the door. When they show what we pop in the court.
Every now and then a nigga be smoking, trying to feel a little free. Rent is late, I need another week. Not trying to turn in these streets. Finding out it's harder than we think. How I hate a fuck what you think. Got weed, bring a few drinks.
We gon' have a party tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Let's party
tonight. We gon' have a party tonight.
Last year I was at home. This year I was on tour. I'm tired, I'm sore. I can't get enough, I need more. Love it when I reach these heights. All the long sleepless nights. Party hard, live life. Damn it, I just missed my flight. Man, the whole world is a puzzle. I'm a nigga trying to find his peace. If I can't have a whole universe, can I get the
And recently we saw that not only do you have a song with Kydd, but there's about to be a music video for that song.
Yeah.
You know, tell us how that collaboration happened?
And Kydd, you know, those dudes are really cool, man. We hooked up like LRG tour, you know what I'm saying, like maybe like a year and a half ago. And, you know, just, you know, vibe well on tour, and, you know, next thing you know, working on the record.
That's super cool. And tell us about Yellow Wolf, Aloe Black, these collaborations that might be popping up.
Man, I'm just, you know, trying to put in work, man. Just taking it to the next level. Yellow Wolf is the homie, you know what I'm saying. We did the record hall pass, and it's getting a really good, you know, buzz around the internet and throughout the you know, the southern regions. And I'm just trying to take it to the next level each, you know what I'm saying. With each thing I do, each thing I put my name on.
And one song we heard that we really liked was your song with Max Frost.
Yeah.
He's also from Austin, is that right? Yeah. So how, like, are y'all old friends, or how, you know, how did y'all?
Yeah, man. Max Frost, he's like a real good friend. He actually used to come to my house like every morning, like drive all the way from like far South Austin all the way to like far North Austin every morning, and bring me Arizona tea, and we, you know, we chill, smoke, and just jam, and just really, we wouldn't do music for a while just because we were just trying to chill, you know, feel each other out. And next thing you know, we just started doing music, and, you know, our bond grew, and, you know, we working on music. That's just how it goes.
That's super cool. So, last question: if you would mind, or if you wouldn't mind letting the kids at UT know, if they haven't heard your music, what does it sound like?
I would say, you know, my music is like, it's like hippie hop, you know what I'm saying? It's really it has a lot of feeling to it. I think really like kids my age, really, I think Austin is gonna be able to, you know, love my music to all the UT kids, really, you know what I'm saying? They really already respond well to it, so I would say hippie hop, yeah.
Hippie hop, so like who did you grow up listening to?
Man, I grew up listening to a lot of different things. Like really, you know what I'm saying? My mother like played a lot of like 90s R&B, and, you know, me being raised by my grandmother too, you know, going to her house a lot, she played like a lot of records, and a lot of B.B. King, a lot of, you know, Sam Cooke, but really like as far as MCs, you know, Tribe Called Quest, you know, things like that. I could go, you know, Doom, MF, it's crazy. I don't know, man. It's a wide range.
I think we got a good idea though. So you have kind of like an eclectic palette that you draw from.
Yeah, man. I try to keep it very, you know, interesting. Try to intricate.
Cool, man. Well, we appreciate you taking out the time to interview.
Appreciate you.
And would you be alright with doing a shout out for Longhorn Hip Hop?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool, man.
Yo, it's your boy Kydd. You know, I'm rocking with Longhorn Hip Hop. LNS crew representing Austin. That's what it is.
I just want to breathe, ambulance, 1, 2, 3, click.
Truly the best thing that happened besides like all the OGs of the game mentoring us and telling us shit like how to progress and make our situation better. It's gonna have to be the nightcaps, like hey, everybody just be on the motherfucking bus freestyling, blah blah blah. You know, people got they chicks or they liquor or whatever. Everybody just congregating and shit like meeting new brothers. Hold up, my nigga.
I was just walking by.
My nigga
I don't know what happened.
My nigga free from the nice guy. You know, he don't be freestyling, so truthfully he can get out the picture. So, but we be on that bitch just chilling, man. It's like just a big ass band of brothers.
What's your fondest memory of the tour?
I mean, it's not over yet. Anything can happen tonight. But so far, it'll probably just be the crowd reactions at all the shows, like Fort Worth, Dallas. Not saying all the other ones wasn't live as hell, because they were. Trust me, like all them hoes was live. Houston, Austin, all them hoes was live. But like, I would have to say Fort Worth and Dallas on like a scale of 1 to 10 was like a 15. So those two shows were like the most memorable ones. Just cracking on motherfuckers, everybody cracking jokes and shit. That's what makes the whole shit, you know, brotherly, I guess. Well, that's what makes the shit fun, period.
I just freestyled with Bun B today. You know what I'm saying? I got in the booth and I freestyled with Bun B. This nigga's like a god, man. That's crazy. You don't even understand. I freestyled with Bun B today.
And if there's one moment that you remember from this tour, what would it be?
Not so much a moment, just the whole crew, man. It's like we're like a pack. It's like this bond right here is not gonna be broken. You feel me? Like no matter what, like if these motherfuckers blow, these motherfuckers don't do shit, these motherfuckers do. Like this was all our launching pad. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy. Like that's more than anything what I remember. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole fact of like we all got our first start like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope.
Awesome.
You let me and try to show me when I'm right. When you right.
Hey yo, what's up yo? It's your boy Kydd representing Austin, Texas. LNS crew out here in Corpus Christi, Red Bull Tour.
And what's been the best part of the Red Bull Tour?
Man, I would have to say just learning and gaining a lot of knowledge from all the OGs that we've been getting schooled by, you know what I'm saying? And really just taking that in and just building upon it, really. That's been the most, you know, positive thing. And also getting in front of these crowds and showing our skill and meeting different fans and meeting different people.
Cool. What's your fondest memory of the tour?
It was something Bun said, that Pimp said, that was like, he said it was like the realest thing he ever told him. Oh, he said you don't have to touch me to speak to me or some shit like that. It was like that was the realest shit he had ever said to him. He was like, you know what, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. So yeah, that was dope.
My grandmother still calling nigga Randy, though my name is Randall. But all my family knows the shit you handle. I'm from a city where the hippies swell. Shit in my city got a city smell. I hit the tripping like it fits well. I had to get it, but I ain't good. We find a way to get my people up out of the hood. I think my mother. UGK for life. Long in the pimp. All my real G's gotta keep on pushing. Players in the streets gotta keep on pushing. All my real thugs gotta keep on pushing.
I wanted to know, who were some of your mentors as you were coming up?
Definitely Jay Prince, you know, Willie D, Scarface, Too Short, E40, you know, people like that who had already been in the game, kind of going in the direction that I wanted to go in. We basically had already been in a lot of the markets that we were looking to go in, and you know, specifically with a person like Too Short, who was already signed to a label that we were signed to. So just people just trying to give us, you know, whatever game we could do, you know, whatever game they could give us to help us beat the system, you know.
And so, one other thing about this tour is I think the guys are kind of experiencing the differences in the venues that they play at. Some are better than others. Do you like remember one of the craziest venues you ever played at when you were on the come up?
Yeah, probably Club Strawberries in Lafayette, well, on the outside of Lafayette. You know what I'm saying? It was a club that didn't open until like 2 in the morning, and it was always crazy, man. You know, we never went on before like maybe 4 a.m., 4:30 in the morning. And it was close enough to PA to where everybody from PA, if they wanted to go, could jump in the car and take a little, you know, quick 2-hour ride over. And it never disappointed. You know, the club, the crowd, never disappointed.
Is that still open, by the way?
No, it's been long gone, long gone.
Oh, okay. And then the last question, I remember you telling me one time about how y'all saved up the money to buy y'all's first studio equipment.
Yeah.
You want to tell that story?
Well, you know, I was we were selling candy because Pimp's mom owned a lot of the vending machines in the city, so we would get a Sam's card and go get a good show, Kydd. And we would just get the Sam card, take our money, go and buy wholesale candy, take it to school, and you know, hold on to it till like 6th period, 7th period, and then unleash.
Yeah.
So unleash the beast. You know, that sugar. That's all they want is that sugar, man.
That sugar high.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you very much for your time. And what's like one, you know, line of advice you can give to these guys on the Red Bull Skooled Tour?
Just stay prayed up, man. Just stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Stay centered, and you know, be as honest as you can with yourself. That way, you definitely be honest with everybody else. All right.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Yo, this is Trillo G Bun B from UGK from live from Corpus Christi, Red Bull Skooled Tour. It's going down Longhorn hip hop, baby.
Can y'all do me a favor one time? Can y'all get known for Pimp C in this bitch one time? Sing it with me. Pimp C ain't real nigga. Hold on, fuck that. Made myself a ghetto star on the slab. Smoking weed and selling white. Them other niggas shit up. These SI niggas get by, trying to get the cheap price. Watch your paper, boy, you like see it. Hold up, say that she 5'7", 139 pounds, 36, 24, 38, pretty fine, brown, bad little broad. Put them up. Yeah, put them up, put them up. Corpus, you know what we doing. We doing dipping down in PAT. It's just that. We sing this for the pimp one time. Smoking out, pouring up, keeping lean up. All our cars got this in wood. In my hood, we call it. Everybody want a brawl. Holla at brawls. Used to be up, cross the ball. Nigga, I think if I wasn't rapping, baby, I would still be coming down and sipping daily. No breaking your wallet, payment. Texas boys coming down and smoking weed. Hold the fuck up, boy. I'm